Hey guys, we're here in the StimHack League, game 2 against matuszczak. Probably butchered his name, sorry about that guy. And first game was our Kate against his PE, and we pulled it out through a long grind involving Levy. Game 2, we're taking RP against Andromeda. This is a matchup I mostly like. I think that in general, if he's playing like Switchblade, that's a problem for us because we do play, you know, Kamainu, Sarugi quite heavily. If he's not, oh, there it comes. Oh, 3 stealth credits on the first turn. That is positively obnoxious. So, oh geez, I put the Eli here. That's kind of wrong. I think putting the toll booth here is better. Alright, so this Sarugi is basically not going to get installed this game. There is a pup. Well, we'll ice up a little bit. Hopefully not give him any too soft targets. We can not res our HQ ice if he comes in to avoid letting him know if he can siphon. Flag for auto res before I forget. He's gonna get Switchblade. Yep. So that is essentially invalidated 5 of our ice, which is not the end of the world because we do have these toll booths that are very good. We have other playable ice. Where do we need to put this toll booth? I actually want to ice this Quandary in the middle health clinic so we can't security test too easily. I think we might just not want to play the toll booth yet. Maybe? Maybe we just click for credit here. Wait to see what develops. He's pretty poor, so we're going to be able to hopefully tax him enough that he can't do a ton against us. Yeah, he breaks with 1 stealth credit. So this is almost worthless, but it does eat his stealth, which can limit his options. Like these are once per turn, so once they've been spent on this run, they can't be spent on the remote attack, for example. So I don't mind that. We can't shut this off really because he can always just make runs. Here comes the Quandary. Definitely worth keeping this here because this will trickle in, and we need money because we're not finding any gifts yet. Let's draw. I want to find other gifts or maybe a hedge. The Excalibur is playable. Booth on HQ. Thoughts about this? He's probably playing Siphon. Definitely not installing either of those two. So this is kind of my big ice for a little while. Given that there's a Quandary here, I don't mind installing the toll booth. It doesn't do great against Refractor, but it is okay against Refractor. If he runs here, I'm not sure if I'd even res the Eli for 1 access. Thinking I probably wouldn't. So the Excalibur is a kind of a new addition. I'm not that sold on it yet. He doesn't have Desperado. He can just completely kill this for 3 credits. That makes me happy inside. If you really want, we just play in turns later. Refractor, okay. So he's going to be able to come kill our health clinic next turn. We certainly gift here. There's nothing surprising in our hand except maybe the Excalibur. So if we Excalibur here, he probably won't run anywhere else for the rest. He'll stop testing there, essentially. And then, yeah. He'll have to test here, and the Eli will shut him temporarily, and the booth is here. Yep. So this is kind of what Excalibur is meant to do, is make it so after they bounce off archives, they can't go to your remote at all. And so you put that on here for fairly cheap, and then you put larger taxing ice here that are also stoppers. So I kind of wish this wasn't Quandary, but the toll booth outside is very nice. A Sundew would be great. Yeah. So we'll res this. It's gonna fire. And he won't be able to run any more this turn, which means our health clinic lives. Oh yeah, he gets to come in. Get a trickle of money. No Desperado is really rough for him. I didn't catch if he mulled or not. I'll scroll back up and check, because certainly... No, he kept his first hand. Alright. Well, he's now rigged up. So, we can get siphoned eventually. My question is, do we need Caprice on HQ? Or can we save it for the remote? Caprice and HQ stops shutdowns, stops a lot of bad things from happening to us. Let's draw once. Yeah, I'll play the Caprice here. That's fine. I actually want another card. Another Dead Ice. Okay. It's not completely dead, but it's pretty close to dead. Maybe this is too conservative, but meh. He is poor. If I can get like another anything. No, laundry here. Okay, so Excalibur's not doing that much here, but neither would almost anything else. So, yeah, for 2 credits, it's how much can you really ask? Let's get our Jackson back, because this is getting ridiculous. We'll double draw. Still ridiculous. HQ's relatively safe. Well, we'll at least pitch 2 of these. Ideally, I could draw some more, but I think he's gonna kill this Jackson this turn. Will he spend 2 clicks for 2 money? No. Will he kill this is another question. He kind of wants a laundry to kill this, like a dirty laundry. Oh, he does come kill this. That's very right by him. So good on him for doing that. We'll throw those back in. We'll throw a gift. Yeah, he gets to kill our clinic now. Fine. Can almost just put this NAPD out in the server. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this. We gotta score something. He can take it, but he need to be at 0. So if we res this, He can break it to 3, and then he has to pay 3 real money, 4 real money. Yeah, it's still fine. So we're gonna come here, he's gonna have to pay 3. Well, he wouldn't have to. Let's see what he does first. He could pay 2 encroater in order to not do it. He's paid down to 0. We res. Yeah, we do. So now we're poor. We need a gift soon. There's still 3 in our deck, and there's hedges as well. But he's also dirt poor. Alright, we'll just click for money. Yeah, so he can test here in relative comfort. These decks are somewhat well placed against RP to be able to just still make runs and get testing money even when things are relatively locked down. So he's going to pay to break with the cloak. Oh, he's just going to bounce. Let him have it. No, let's res the Eli. Click for credits again next turn. Or if I get gift, even better. Yeah, he's gonna bounce here. Future perfects are piling up. Not ideal. He really wants that NEPD. Maybe he thinks it's Nisei. Okay, well, we got another one. It's not the one I want, but it's the one I need. I don't know, maybe I should just wait and shuffle with Jackson and try to get my Nisei. Because at NAPD, if I do score it, I'm still not very happy. Really? I don't know if that's right. I guess he gets to know for sure, but I personally would not put a Nisei out like that when he has exactly that play to get it. Kind of time walked him there. Please show me either a gift or a Nisei or some other money. The Lotus is not the worst card. Alright, there's a gift. There's a clinic. Probably want to keep one future perfect. I mean, do we even want to keep both of them? No, that seems bad, doesn't it? Let's throw this out. We'll throw the Tsurugi out, and the Himitsu does nothing. Yep. Just gonna test there. We're gonna keep our Jackson another turn, which doesn't help us a ton. All right, we can gift now. We play Lotus out here? We kind of do, right? And it makes him spend his refractor and $1 real. Well, that's not that exciting. I don't know. Will he come for this NAPD if we don't score it? Or if we don't protect it? If we protect it, it's... It's gonna mean he can't run twice. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Playing the Clinic Cure is also fine. Could have trashed the quantity for a buck, but the buck might be relevant because of how poor he is right now. Yeah, if he wants NAPD, he can get it. Has exactly enough money. But I want the Nisei. That's what I want. Nope, it will not be had. Well, at least we have gift. Sigh. If he just top decks the Nisei now, I'll be kind of upset. So now there's 3 Nisei in the deck. Yeah, you're just gonna build his money up. Can I get something? Okay, there's a Nisei. Does Pop actually do anything? It doesn't, right? Would he chase this down? Meh. I think the Pop doesn't do anything. He has enough stealth credits, and we're just not playing sentries, so... One more toll booth here would do pretty good. Alright, this has some test. Well, yeah. Oh, this is an access, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to shuffle now. Where is it? It is Future Perfect. Oh, I didn't pitch any PD after all, did I? Oh, actually interns. Probably just hedge. Double check I'm not leaving anything in there. Nope. So I need my ash in order to score in this server. That's not an ash. God, do I play another Jackson and just keep drawing? Oh boy, that's not what I want at all. I think I do, right? I gotta keep trying to get... Nope. Alright. Sundew, he won't even chase. Just can't get what I need to score in the remote. This is a tough rig to score against. Yeah. Future Perfect. Future Perfect. And I guess why not hedge fund? I might need something to avoid decking myself with the Caprices on the bottom and the Ashes on the second bottom. Draw Ash. No. Toll Booth. That's a decision. 10 credits. I install advance. 4 credits here. 1 stealth. Needs 3 is 7. 8. 9. Thing is, if you play as Ghost Runner, I think he exactly gets this. Like if he runs here, bounces, runs here. I think what I have to do is play the toll booth here. Draw for Caprice. Continue getting agendas. Nasty. Keep putting them back, they keep coming back up to me. If I put this here, would he make a run? Maybe? I don't think he would make, well, maybe he would. Because the thing is, he doesn't want to run twice in a turn. So maybe he wants to run, clear the ash, and then run again kind of thing. He wants like another cloak, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll res this, get a credit. And then if we could just find anything. Wow. This is dreadful. Excalibur. Okay, that is playable. Now, if we'd drawn this earlier, we could have put it here and then. Yeah. So he's gearing up to try to beat an Ash Trace. Alright, there's a Caprice. We gotta push this out, right? We gotta try our luck at the side game. I mean, I don't love it because if we lose a side game, we're basically very far behind, but we gotta try it. And if we win the first Caprice, we'll basically win the game. So we can chain our second one. We have to win one side game here. That's what we gotta do. So yeah, we'll flip this. Tax number 3, which won't matter. Oh, I hate when side games are like the deciding factor. Pays 4 into this. Res this, obviously. What do we bid here? I'm just gonna do random because it's pretty much yeah, we're bidding 0. Success. Random chance has favored us this time. Actually, if you want to know, the random number said to bid 1, and I was like, that's too obvious, so I overrode it. I don't know why I even bother using random RNG because I end up doing whatever I want anyway. In face-to-face, it gives the impression that I'm picking randomly. But yeah, I just kind of do whatever I feel like. Yeah, this is still bad because We have a hand full of agendas, like incredibly chock full. We have so many agendas. If we don't res, you can just run here. If we do res, then we can't guard our remote anymore. Yeah, you know, I almost have to do this because if he takes this, if he takes either Nisei, he's at 4 points. Thing is, he can't come in again this turn. I could just use the Nisei token, and then I have to win this side game again. Yeah, this is fine. I won't res it. I'm gonna trust this Caprice, and I'll trust the side game on this. Okay. Puts him to 6, but he would have won off a 3-pointer anyway, so it's gonna come to the same. He just leaves the Caprice there, or does he? He doesn't have any money. He should still trash it for $1, yeah. Oh, shutdown. Oh, double shutdown. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I forgot he would probably have the entire game's worth of shutdowns in his hand. Yeah, playing the side game would be right. Even spending the token at that point is probably okay. Yeah, that's a pain. So, you're playing 9 agendas, of which we know that 7 of them are out and 2 with Mariner decks, so we're 1 and 5 in the deck. In the deck, they are 1 NAPD and 1 Future Perfect in the deck. I think we have to just let our deck fend for itself. Right. If I flip this, he has to spend his stealth credit if he wants to go through. Obviously we don't let him siphon us here. We have to spend the token. And now he can go here. No, he can't, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have a follow-up to this. Other than next turn he gets to run here for random access. Yeah. So he just needs to, what's he going to do? He's going to try to siphon us next turn. Go to 6, then we have another Nisei token we're going to have to spend again. Yeah. So looking back in this game, I think the second mental health should have gone out in the remote. He didn't run it like I was thinking. I think I was overthinking the situation, that he would run and trash and ash that way. Let's think. We can... If we IA this turn, he can siphon. We have to spend our Nisei token. But he doesn't get through. If we siphon... He plays Cloak, he has to play side game against Caprice. If we click for money, We just give him more time to find answers and build his bank up. He's now got 1 and 4 to hit here. NAPD wins outright for him. Other one is side game. He knows it's toll booth. He may have inside jobs. He doesn't have any more shutdowns, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what to do here. If I bunker down, he can get 1 random access on R&D. And then I have no money. That seems bad. I think I just go for it. Let him run R&D if he wants. And then he can't really click the Eli, or I can just Nisei token him. But if he breaks the credits, he might not afford the NAPD. Yeah, I think that gives us the best odds. I don't think delaying helps us. Because we just let him win off R&D, that's unfortunate. And we can't really pay for the toll booth and then get our money back and up and running. If I'd played better and had my second mental health running, then maybe we would have had money to afford this and still do this res play. So he's probably thinking where his best bet is. Like, for all he knows, we could have 3 agendas in our hand. There's the inside job. Yep, I figured he had that. So if I Nisei token him here, he just runs me play side game here. That sucks. So I just let him go in, get his access. Hopefully he misses the future perfect. Come on. No Emmys. Excalibur. Okay. He might drop a shutdown on the toll booth and then legwork me. That's a pretty reasonable play from his perspective. Or he may attempt 2 runs on the remote to try to beat Caprice, but I think that's much worse. Because I can lose the side game and then use the Nisei token. This is basically invincible. If anything, he needs to siphon me to 0, and that would buy him a turn. So I think his siphon timing may have been a little off. Like, Ghost Runner's siphon here is pretty strong, because it gets rid of the Nisei token. He told me he has 2 shutdowns, so we'll assume that's true, and he's not going to shut down anything, which would kind of help him. I think he just needs to run R&D. Oh, he can't really even. He's a little bit... no, he's not. He can do it with this and the Ghost Runner credits. At this point, if he runs R&D, he has 1 and 8 to win outright, and another 1 and 8 to play a side game for the win. Yeah, he's kind of the same conclusion as me. Question is, if I Nisei token him, yeah, he's clicking. Okay, he's spending 4 to break. Actually, he can't win on the NAPD here, so he's only 1 But there's no credits, so he can't come in here. Yes, that's right. He's out of money, so unless he has like a stim hack, he can't come in here. Nisei token's so strong. So I wasn't sure if I should score these early because then it would take money and time away from scoring these. You really want to give these away and then score these. Yeah, he never got his Desperado out, so it was a bit hard for him, but I think we played pretty tight. I've been on the other side of that matchup. Yeah. This idea of just not playing any sentries is one way to go about it. It kind of blanks his cards. And like he never got to use this except for the switchblade thing. Why pay 6 or 5 credits for nice that won't do much? So that was a really good game. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, give me some likes if you like the game, etc. And I will report these games and be pretty high in the league now. Thanks.